did you hear this story today that an expert watching these interrogations at Gitmo and elsewhere discovered and is now testifying on the record to the effect, under oath, that they were, among the efforts they were efforting down there was to try to get these suspected terrorists to admit some kind of relationship between Iraq and 9/11 so you could justify this war. What do you make of that? In other words, trying to get them to lie.
Or if they were trying to get somebody to lie, that would be appalling. If they use this techniques to say, look, we know you guys got this illegal stuff. You got all this garbage over there. Now tell us where it is so we can get it and destroy it. That would be different.
But doesn't it offend you that ideologically we were using torture as a means to establish an ideological case to go to war with Iraq?
I mean, if you're ideological, you're talking about the suggestion you're saying is they wanted to fabricate a lie and wanted these guys to tell
push the case for war whatever way they could.
If they did that, and I don't know that they did that, I'd be surprised. If they did that, they ought to be brought up and the whole thing opened up and investigated.
That seems to fit the case. What do you think?
Absolutely, and everyone knows, including the people who are in favor of torture, that the big risk of torture is it's going to produce what you want to hear. Now, when you're using the word Iraq in your question, you know, as you're torturing the person, tell us how Iraq was involved in 9/11. You're obviously trying to push for an answer, and you're probably going to get some ridiculous disinformation about Iraq being involved in 9/11.
And how many times did the former Vice President Dick Cheney and his aide-de-camp, his henchman Scooter Libby, go over to the CIA with one purpose: to make the case we have to go to war with Iraq? It fits like a glove. Anyway, thank you, Pat Buchanan. Thank you, Lawrence O'Donnell. Coming up.